She loved him for years, but he never even knew her name. Until one rainy night, she opened a mysterious suitcase, and the man she had dreamt of for so long was inside. Fearful face sparkles. Fire. This story will break your heart, heal it, and make you believe in miracles again. Right finger subscribe to this channel for more unforgettable love stories that twist your soul and melt your heart. Revolving Hearts. Alina had always loved Ethan Gray, the cold and distant CEO of Gray Enterprises, a man so powerful that his shadow seemed to stretch across the entire city. She was just an unnoticed assistant in his company, blending into the background of his world, a world filled with flashing cameras, fake smiles, and ruthless ambition. For 6 long years, Alina admired him from afar, writing unsent letters in her diary every night, describing how his lonely eyes haunted her dreams. She was invisible to him, just another face in the corporate crowd, yet her heart knew only his name. Until one night, everything changed. A violent storm crashed over the city, and as Alina returned home from her late shift, drenched and exhausted, she stumbled upon a large abandoned suitcase near her apartment door. There was something strange about it: expensive, black leather with golden initials embossed, e.g. Her heart skipped. It couldn't be Ethan Gray. Trembling, she dragged it inside, struggling to open the heavy latches. When it finally clicked open, her scream echoed through the small apartment. Inside, unconscious, pale, and bruised, was none other than Ethan himself. At first, she thought it was a hallucination, a cruel dream born from years of longing, but the cold touch of his skin, the faint rise and fall of his chest, it was real. She called an ambulance, but before she could, his hand twitched, clutching her wrist weakly. "Don't call anyone," he whispered, his voice cracked, terrified. "They'll find me." Those 3 words set her life ablaze. Ethan Gray, the untouchable CEO, was hiding from someone. As rain pounded on the window, she nursed him through the night, wiping his fevered brow, feeding him water, and fighting the urge to cry as she saw the vulnerability in his once stone-hard eyes. The man who once commanded boardrooms now trembled in her bed like a hunted animal. Days passed. Ethan recovered slowly, and with each sunrise, the distance between them dissolved. He began to open up, pieces of a past shattered by betrayal. He had been set up by his own board of directors, drugged, and nearly killed for his empire. His driver, a loyal friend, had died protecting him. He escaped with only that suitcase, left for dead on the street. Alina listened in silence, her heart breaking for the man she once thought was invincible. As she cared for him, he began noticing her, the gentleness in her hands, the sadness in her eyes, the quiet strength in her smile. "You remind me of someone," he murmured once. "Someone I should have never ignored." But the peace didn't last. One night, as Ethan began to walk again, Alina returned home to find her apartment ransacked. Papers shredded, drawers torn open, blood-stained footprints on the floor. He was gone. Only a note remained. "Stay away, Alina. They'll hurt you because of me." Her world collapsed. She searched for him for weeks, sleepless and desperate, until one morning she received a black envelope with no sender. Inside was a photo: Ethan, tied up, bloodied, in a dark warehouse. The message read, "Come alone if you ever want to see him alive." Fear couldn't stop her love. She went, heart pounding, carrying the same suitcase that had brought him to her. Inside it, hidden beneath clothes, was everything she had: her savings, her courage, and a small silver locket containing a picture of Ethan she'd secretly kept for years. The warehouse was silent, except for the sound of dripping water and her own trembling breath. "Alina," Ethan's voice croaked from the shadows, "why did you come?" Before she could answer, men stepped out of the dark, smirking. The traitor among them, Ethan's cousin, Marcus Gray, revealed his plan: to take the company, destroy Ethan, and make it look like Alina was his accomplice. "You think he'll ever love you?" Marcus sneered. "He used you, like everyone else." But Alina, trembling and cornered, did something no one expected. She smiled. From the suitcase, she pulled a hidden recording device, one she had planted after noticing Ethan's growing paranoia. "No, Marcus," she said, voice steady. "You just confessed to your own crime." Police sirens wailed outside. The deal was done. Alina had secretly sent Ethan's lawyer her location minutes before entering. The entire confession was recorded, and within moments, the warehouse was swarmed. Marcus was dragged away, screaming. Ethan, half-conscious, fell into her arms. "You saved me," he whispered, his voice breaking. "No, Ethan," she cried, tears falling on his face. "You saved me the day you showed up in that suitcase." Months later, after his recovery, Ethan stepped down from his CEO throne and disappeared from public life. The world speculated endlessly about his whereabouts, but Alina knew the truth, because every morning, in their quiet seaside cottage, she woke up to his arms around her, his whispered apologies for the years he never saw her. Love had found them in the most impossible way, hidden inside a suitcase, born from pain, and sealed with forgiveness. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of gold, Ethan handed her that same suitcase, now filled with roses, and said, "You found me once. Never let me go again." And as tears glistened in her eyes, Alina realized, sometimes love doesn't knock on your door. Sometimes, it arrives in a suitcase, broken and unexpected, but real enough to last a lifetime.